All right. So, guys, today, what has come to mind? Uh, Number one thing that has come to mind is how do we navigate being humans in this AI world? That's the thing that I see, right? And I'm looking at my notes today, and that's the topic. And the thing is, everywhere we look, there's AI, right? There's ChatGPT, there's a ton of things, a plethora of them. But how do you stand out when everyone uses AI? How could we do that? If everyone uses AI, then by definition, you would have to use it, right? That's the thing that I see. That's what I hear. That's what I used to believe. You know what it is, guys? I remember being in a class. The class was made in Italy, and I had a acquaintance in the class that I was quite cordial with, and we were speaking about AI and the use of AI. And I remember it got to the point where I asked them, I said, "Oh, how do you guys feel about AI? You use AI for conversations and things like this." And you know what was funny was the fact that she said, "Hey, everyone uses AI, so I have to use AI." And isn't that something? Isn't that something? Because that's how the world works, guys. The world works in that way. If everyone is doing it, I need to be like everyone else and I need to do it as well. That's what I see. And there's truth and merit to that. I can't say that there isn't. You know what I mean? I can't say that there isn't truth to that. The thing is, just as there is truth to that, there's truth to the other side, where if you're so different, you'll stand out. Or if you're just like everyone else, you'll have to do what everyone else does. Both are difficult. It goes to the old adage of being poor is difficult and being wealthy is difficult. And you can choose the difficulty of the task you choose, right? If you choose to be wealthy, you will have difficulties. If you choose to be poor, you will have difficulties. And the thing that I would like to put forth with this is it really that difficult to be yourself? You're a human being. You have challenges. I have challenges in this world today, in the fallen world. We both do. But see, I would actually argue it's more challenging and more difficult to try to do AI things better than AI. Because at a certain point, you're competing with a robot. When you're a human like I am, and we're extraordinary, we're special, but we're also faulty. That's the truth. And if we're faulty, right, us as human beings, we're faulty. We have to take that into account. And the thing is, people don't understand this today, but us being faulty gives us strength and gives us power. Because people want to see humans, they want to see humans are suffering like I am. That's what people want to see, guys. You see this channel, the way that I started it, it wasn't for anything other than this. The reality is there are humans that are suffering, and in silence, the majority of them. I came across this stat: 35% of US adults, I believe over 45 years old, are lonely. 35%. And this was a generation that didn't go through a pandemic. They didn't go through these difficulties. And look at them. They're 35%. And what's going to happen with us, the Gen Zers, when we've had the pandemic? We've lived through the movements, right? The Me Too movements, the conservative movements, all of them. So we've been a very polarized bunch. And the thing that we see, especially with this generation, is it's the first one in history to be worse off than their parents. And I find that a bit hard to believe. But then if we look at it, guys, and we observe it and we're kind of analytical about it in a healthy way, we say, well, it makes sense. I mean, look what's occurring. Look at it. It makes sense that we would be the first generation to be worse off than our parents. The mental health rates. 1 in 3 women is on medication or antidepressants as a Gen Zer. I mean, that's absolutely bonkers. And I'm laughing kind of in spite because a part of me doesn't want to even believe that that's real, but it is. 1 in 3. And then you look at the divorce rate, and 2 in 3 will be divorced. So if 1 in 3 women is going to be on medication, and 2 in 3 people are going to be divorced, where's hope and love today? I mean, tough, man. And to go back right to what we were speaking on, as far as navigating the AI world as a human, well, you say, I'm going to be me. Sure, I have difficulties, I have faults, but I also have abilities and I have gifts. And if we all know, as Christians, as Catholics, we know that God works in the fallen world. And He's given us the gifts, the abilities to excel in the fallen world. So then we say, why not just go into that? Why not use my gifts? Why not reveal them to the world? That's the key. I could hide my gifts for no one to see them, but God didn't give me them to not be seen in general, or not to be exercised, right? When no one's around, whatever it may be. Maybe you don't like it. That's your ability. That's your gift. And we all have different ones. But if we don't accept them, and if we don't start standing out as humans, this world will be absolutely overrun by AI and by robots. That's why the Pope released the encyclical, guys, talking about this, about the use of AI. I don't know the amount of people that I personally know who have used AI to pass their classes in school. But if we did a list and a survey anonymously to see who used AI against the class's policy, I'm sure we would all pass that exam with flying colors, because that would be in the 90% for certain. This is where we are. I mean, and guys, the cognitive impacts that AI and all this media has had on us is severe. I mean, there's literally cognitive decline within our generations and the ones after us, because we don't think. We have AI to think for us, guys. And if AI is thinking for us, it's a recipe for disaster. Because now, take us away from the media, take us away from the electronics. We're just there. We're just thinking. And ultimately, we're not thinking in the way that we need to for the situation. I deleted my chat GPT, guys. I pray I don't need to use it again. Maybe I'm more severe in that than other people, but guys, give me 1 sec. Water. Oh gosh. It's better now. It's better to do it now. It's better to get out of the habit now. When your brain is still developing, up until 25 years old, your brain is still developing. So why not change the habit now? These are the moments that count, guys. Just know that. Know that you you being a human in this world that we are now, you will stand out against AI. You will be the emblem of hope that society and the world needs. It will be you. It won't be AI, brother. AI that 90% of applicants use to create their resumes and what they say and, oh, how do I do this interview? They will stand out. They'll be the same. Maybe they'll get hired. But ultimately, if you want special things, you have to be special, or you have to at least appear to be special. And we all are special. But people take away their specialties by conforming to AI and using AI to shape them and to mold them and to show who they are to the world. So that's really it, guys. Understand that. I love you all. It's been an amazing day. And yeah, let's go.